Hello guys, welcome back. We are again into the flatlands of Andalusia, just leaving the Guadalevín Natural Park, and our next destination is the city of Ronda, that is best known for its cliffside location and a deep chasm that carries the Guadalevín River and divides the town. Actually, it was Lady Wolf's idea to visit Ronda since she was there before, and she says it's really worth it. We are also going to spend the night there and tomorrow visit the last white pueblo, Setenil, just before we start the 600 kilometers leg back home to Portugal. So, let's go! Welcome to the city of Ronda. We are not going straight in the city center. First, I want to take us down a very nice cobblestone road that goes deep into the chasm that separates Ronda city in two. From there, the vistas of the city should be impressive, especially the cliff area.
Oh, that's nice. The first time I was in the Ronda, I saw the view from up, but I didn't know it was possible to go down there. I hope the road isn't too bad though.
Should be fine, don't worry. You are a silent, you can do anything.
I'm not a silent, I just pretend to be one.
Oh, yes, you are. To our right is the Puerta del Almocavar, an old gate and wall built in the 13th century. It comes from the Arabic word al-Makabir, since it's located near the old Muslim cemetery. It is free to enter, and inside it's full of historic buildings. Just outside is the Plaza de San Francisco, where the troops under the command of the Marquis of Cadiz gathered in 1485 to put an end to the Arabic domination period of Ronda. Alright, so it'd be here to the right, the cobblestone road down to that chasm below Ronda. Lady Wolf, how is it going so far?
Oof, it's a bit bumpy, but it's still okay.
Alright, let's go nice and safe. Whoa, look at that, guys! I don't believe we are actually here. After seeing so many pictures of this place, it's amazing to be here. The road is terrible. That's why I don't like to carry so much things on my Benelli. Please remember, I'm carrying all my camping gear as well as all my stuff. And so is Lady Wolf. I think next trip we won't camp for sure. So, my dear Silent, was it very hard to get down here?
Well, if you had warned me previously about the road and the slope, I would probably kindly refuse your invitation.
Yeah, the cobblestones are really aggressive. But look at this view, it's well worth it.
Yeah, it's a bit rough, but it's really worth it.
Well, bad news. To get out of here, you have to do more cobblestones. But since you are a Silent, it's okay.
Well, all this shaking around will damage my internal circuits for sure.
Mas uma pessoa lá no Google Maps não vê o piso, sabe? No Google Maps não se consegue ver o piso. Vou ter que te cortar a metade da moto. Mais um sítio quente como o caraças. Eu agora gostava de entrar para aquela porta da tal rotunda. Vareira do que dela subir
Subir isto e virar ali naquela rotunda,
Tu
sabe?
consegues subir isto?
Não é pior descer do que subir.
Ronda is another incredible city, and around it are remains of prehistoric settlements dating to the Neolithic age, including the rock paintings of Cueva de la Pileta. Ronda was, however, first settled by the early Celts, who called it Arunda in the 6th century BC. Later Phoenician settlers established themselves nearby to found a Sinipu, sometimes referred to Ronda La Vieja or Old Ronda. The current Ronda is of Roman origins, having been founded as a fortified post in the Second Punic War by Scipio Africanus. Ronda received the title of city at the time of Julius Caesar. In the 5th century AD, Ronda was conquered by the Suebi, led by Requilla, being conquered in the following century by the Eastern Roman Empire, under whose rule Asinipu was abandoned. Later, the Visigothic king Leovild captured the city. Ronda was part of the Visigothic realm until 713, when it fell to the Berbers, who named it Ish al-Runda, meaning Castle of Ronda, and made it the capital of the Coruna province. After the disintegration of the Caliphate of Cordoba, Ronda became the capital of a small kingdom ruled by the Berber Banu Ifran, the Taifa of Ronda. During this period, Ronda gained most of its Islamic architectural heritage. In the year of 1065, Ronda was conquered by the Taifa of Seville, led by Abba il-Mu'atid. The Islamic domination of Ronda ended in 1485, when it was conquered by the Marquis of Cadiz after a brief siege. Subsequently, most of the city's old edifices were renewed or adapted to Christian roles, while numerous others were built in newly created quarters such as the Mercadillo and San Francisco. The Plaza de Toros de Ronda was founded in the town in the year of 1572. In here you can see the main bridge of Ronda, and it's impressive to say the least. Over 100 meters in height, and down there is the Guadalevín River that, like we said before, cuts the city in two. In total, there are 3 bridges. This one is the biggest. In the early 19th century, the Napoleonic invasion, the subsequent Peninsular War, caused much suffering in Ronda, whose inhabitants were reduced from about 50,000 to 5,000 in just 3 years. In the 19th century, the economy of Ronda was mainly based on agricultural activities. In 1918, the city was the seat of the Assembly of Ronda, in which the Andaluzian flag, coat of arms, and anthem were designed. Ronda was heavily affected by the Spanish Civil War, which led to immigration and depopulation. And in here, to our left, as you can see, is the Plaza de Toros de Ronda.
Ronda is situated on a mountainous area about 750 meters above mean sea level. It also occupies the depression of Ronda. The inner relief is gentle and includes areas of pasture land and vegetable and cereal growing areas. The Guadalevín River runs through the city, dividing it in two and carving out the steep 100+ meter deep El Tajo Canyon above which the city perches. The Spanish fir is endemic to the mountains surrounding Ronda.
There are a few special locations in the city of Ronda. The most known are the 3 bridges that cross the river Guadalevín. There is the Puente Romano or Roman Bridge, also known as Puente Árabe, Arabic Bridge, as the foundation of this bridge is Roman, but it was later rebuilt above in the Arab period. Another one is the Puente Viejo or Old Bridge, also known as Puente San Miguel. And finally, the Puente Nuevo or New Bridge. The term Nuevo is something of a misnomer, as the building of this bridge finished in 1793. The Puente Nuevo is the tallest of the bridges, towering 120 meters above the canyon floor, and all 3 serve as some of the city's most impressive features. The former town hall, which stands next to the Puente Nuevo, is the site of a parador and has a view of the Tajo Canyon. The partially intact Baños Árabes, Arabic baths, are found below the city, beside the Puente Árabe, also known as Puente Romano, and date back to the 13th and 14th centuries. Nowadays you can visit them, although you cannot enjoy the original Arab bath, but you can see all the facilities. Also, in its time, the Arab baths used to fulfill the function of purifying the visitors who came to the city of Ronda. They are the best preserved Arabic baths. The Alameda del Tajo is a garden with some historic buildings that has a stunning view of the mountains around due of the unique position of the city of Ronda, and we will visit it for sure on foot, of course, but with a lot of pictures.
Pode encostar aí, porque eu sei aqui. Mais à frente, mais à frente.
Ronda is an incredible place to visit. Not only the vistas are amazing, the historic significance, but it's also the type of city beautiful to visit at night.
So, Lady Wolf, how was your day?
Well, it was fabulous. And to end it watching that wonderful sunset with you, it's really special.
É já nesta?
Alright, now it's time to check in to our hotel. It's the Hotel Andaluzian, super cheap. It's actually below 40 euros for two people, and it's very nice and clean. Air conditioning, TV, all those things, and most importantly, a little parking spot for our motorcycles. So, we'll recommend it.
Já sabia que tinha a trabalhar, não precisa.
Thanks very much for watching. Tomorrow we go back to Portugal, but before that we will visit the last white town of Setenil. Bye!
Acho que isto é estabilizador, mas... Holy shit. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Holy shit more. Oh, vertigo attack.